If you want to use the accrual scheme functions to distribute the prepaid expenses or prepaid revenues among various periods, so we will see now how we can distribute and allocate the prepaid expenses or revenues among various periods. In our example, for example, you paid rent expenses for 12,000 USD, and now you need to allocate this 12,000 USD among 12 months, which for 12 periods, 12 months. So we will consider that you already make the payment journal, which was before debit prepaid rent expenses, credit bank. Now we need to allocate the 12,000, which will be debit expense, credit prepaid rent expenses, with 1,000 for each month among 12 months. So if you need to do this transaction from general ledger, journal entries, general journals, here you will click new. Here you will select general journal, journal name, and here, for example, you can write the description, allocate and distribute the prepaid rent for 1 year, start from for 1 year. Okay, then you can take the description copy if you want, Ctrl C, and then go to lines. Once the line screens appear here, you have to select here the account type is ledger, which it will be rent expense. Then you will select the department, for example, accounting, and the function dimension accounting department, for example, in our example. Here you can Control V, okay, or you can right here prepaid rent from January 2018 to December. Then you will put the amount in debit, which it will be equal 12,000. Okay, for the all amounts which you paid as advance payments before, as prepaid payments before to the vendor, debit the payment journal was debit prepayment, prepaid rent expenses, credit bank. Now we make the allocation. So we did the expense as a debit, and here in the offset here, offset account type is ledger, and here we will select prepaid rent expense. Okay, as we explained before, you have the options. So for this, you have the options to put here the amount is debit here, and you can go to next line and select the credit account here and put the account as credit, or you have the other option to put debit and credit in the same line. The debit here in this account, which means the offset account is credit. If this account you put the amount is credit, which means the offset account is debit by default. So you enter the amount in debit or credit one time if you are making offset transaction. Once you finish this, you have here function tab to allocate and distribute the 12,000 among 12 months. Here you can find functions. So here you can find the ledger accruals. Yes, this ledger accruals, you have to click it. Here you have to select which accrual identification. If you need to check this accrual before and its period, you have right click view details here to make sure the period is 12 months. You can edit the period as you want. Once it's correct, you have to click save. Then you will select the accrual rent, and the start date here it will be 1 January 2018. So the end date as we selected is 12 months. So here it's 31 December 2018. Once you finish, you select the accrual and select the start date. Here only you put the accrual and select start date only. Then here under transaction, to make sure the transaction is correct, you will find here Every month from January until December, you will find debit expense, credit the the prepaid. Okay, then click save and close this screen and click OK. If you click cancel, it means the allocation transaction is cancelled. Okay, so you have to click OK and validate transaction to make sure the transaction is correct. Once you receive the message operation completed successfully and journal is okay, you can post the journal directly.